Hey guys, this is Derek with Automatic Door and Hardware. I'm coming at you today with some Horton arm identification so that you guys can order the correct arms. So there are, I would call it two basic types, and that is going to be your outswing arm or your push arm, where you're going to be pushing the door open. You have an in-swing straight arm, and then you have a parallel in-swing arm. So those are the three main types. This is for an overhead, an overhead concealed application. So this arm you would not actually be able to see. It would be hidden inside the top frame of the door. Whereas all these other arms you will physically see surface mounted, surface applied to the door itself. So couple things here. When replacing any Horton arm, always do make sure your door is in the hold open position before attempting to unscrew or remove the arm. These operators are under spring pressure when the door is in the closed position. So if you go to disconnect an elbow, if you go to disconnect at the spindle, you're gonna run into the actual arm springing back at you. So that's first and foremost. So when you go to remove these arms, make sure flip your door to the hold open position. If you do not have an on-off hold open switch, have somebody hit the activation button and keep hitting it while you remove the arm while the door is in the full open position, and you'll be okay. So that's how you remove the arms. Here again, here's the outswing arm. This is going to be your most common type. Most applications will use this. This part obviously mounts to the gearbox, and then this part will mount to the door, and it will push the door open and then come back. So that's the most common arm. Again, with all these Horton arms, you're going to be looking for, is it 14 tooth? Where it looks like that, or is it a 48 tooth where it's fine thread like that? Next arm we have is an overhead concealed arm. Again, this one is found in the top rail of the door, so you will not be able to see this arm just when you physically look at your door. You need to actually get up on top of in the top web of the door, climb up and look down, and then you'll be able to see it. This one's pretty straightforward. There's really nothing special about it, just a straight arm. It screws right into the top web of the door. Yeah, so that's pretty easy to identify. Next one we have is the in-swing arm. This is your standard application in-swing arm. So as you can see, it's a straight arm, and it's a flat arm. Excuse me. It is a flat arm. See the profile? So we occasionally have people ordering this in-swing arm thinking it's the outswing push arm, which it is not. You can see this one, and this one's beat up because it's used, but this one you can see it's got this bend in here, and if you're trying to use this flat arm with an outswing arm, what's going to happen is this is just going to hit the top frame of the door because you don't have that bend. This bend is made to clear that door frame. So again, this is only for in-swing. Now, in-swing arm consists of two main components. You have your main arm, and you have your track, your slide track. So this is one in-swing arm, and then here is the parallel arm, which is another type of in-swing arm. Now, this type, you can see it's got the offset. It's got an offset here, and it is at a 90-degree angle, and it's universal. You can flip it to whichever side you need it to be for handing, just same as this. All these arms are universal, handing wise. And this arm will give you, these arms are used in applications where you do not have very much clearance for the arm itself. So if you have a door that opens up against a wall, you're going to want to use this arm, because this arm does not stick out any further than the actual door header itself. Whereas this arm, when it slides in the track and comes open, it will actually stick out further than this parallel arm. So that is the main difference between these two Inswing arms. And then this here is going to be your slide block. So we have an old style and we have the new style, and they just fit. The track here itself comes out. You can see the profile in the track matches that on the slide block, on both slide blocks, and it just goes in here, and then your pin from your Inswing arm will go right through here, and the door's allowed to, the arm will pivot here on this slide track. Now these slide blocks, they look different, and they the construction is for sure different, but they are interchangeable with each other. Like you can see here that it still fits in this slide track, it's no issue. And this one, I think I have it the wrong way. Oh, this way. There we go. Still fits in here. So you can see the way it's lined up. It is handed, so the block, so it'll only go in one way here for you. But yeah, you can see it's like one block was machined with the old style, whereas the new one looks like it might be injection molded now. So those are the main differences between the arms. Hope this video helps, guys. Thanks for watching.